Imagine the new F1 game being out for over 2 months and still having not uploaded. Couldn't be me. Anyway, wagwan everyone. Yeah, I'm back. Work with an AOR video, so really original content never seen before. We are in F3 again for season 18, so not much change there. Some familiar faces, along with a big time YouTuber, Matt212, so gonna get hella clout from having him in my tier. But yeah, this is actually my first race because I signed up after Australia, so not sure what to expect, but Bahrain's always been a track I've gone well at, so I'm optimistic in that regard. Fortunately, it is yet again a middle tyre quali, so new game but same things. It's not actually a game that I enjoy that much, even though most people tend to enjoy it more. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still on the pad, and I will be for the next 3 rounds after this. Which, what a shock! Kez bottled it again. But yeah, I'm gonna try and change that though. Anyways, here we are with our fastest lap in qualifying on the medium tyre. Yeah, just coming up to turn 1 now, looking for I think around about in between 150 and 100 meter board, maybe just after the curve starts. Getting quite close to the apex nicely, so yeah, getting a decent run through turns 1, 2 and 3. I was thinking about our braking for turn 4, where you're looking for, I think it's just before the curve starts, maybe at the 100 meter board.
3 minutes to go.
Carrying a decent amount of speed there. You can see though, for a second we were down on our hard time, so it's not been that amazing, but still managed to keep it nice and tidy. Not a great line for the hairpin there. Always struggle with that. I remember Jamie gave me some reference once about a green triangle when about all of them are green, so really useful that. Yeah, onto the second AOR S train now. We're up on our time by about 3/10, which, considering it's at the time on hards, isn't that much. It's hoping for more of a gain. Understeering like crazy for there, not getting close to the apex at all, which is very unfortunate. Coming to the penultimate corner here, which you're looking for the delta as that comes up, otherwise there's like no reference. Still not carrying as much speed as I could have through there, which is unfortunate. But we're about 4/10 up at this point. Braking for the final corner. Yeah, it's tidy, but it could have been more aggressive and quicker. But yeah, that is going to put us in P10, so not great qualifying when you think about it. Looking at the classification now, I can see that actually in 11th, which I mean it's good because we get fresh tyres, but it's just also a shame that, you know, the pace isn't great. I think that's 7/10 off pole, which is pretty disappointing, but here we are on the grid now. This is where we can get the points. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out of where we go, and it's been quite a wheel spinning start, but it seems to be getting a better start than X Power on the right, which is good. Thinking about maybe going to the inside, but deciding to stick to the outside, trying to go around the outside of this Red Bull now. Managing to make it stick, but now the Ferrari on the left has just got pinched, which means there's nowhere for me to go, so having to let the Red Bull take the position. And now you can see the Ferrari's got better straight line speed, but we're going to think about just diving down the inside if we have, which is actually a very aggressive move. I'm quite surprised I did that, but pulling it off I think on the Ferrari, so yeah. And now you can see Ben getting caught up in an incident, I don't know who with, but we could have had a look on the outside, but we just had massive understeer, and the Ferrari actually managed to get back past us. Stuck our nose on the inside to try and regain the position, but you can see he's going to have the inside for this tricky double left here, so we're just going to let him through and just stick behind. And you can see X Power actually trying to look around the outside with the double left, which I wouldn't have been happy about, but it would have been an amazing move if he pulled it off. But yeah, now just trying to settle in and find somewhat of a rhythm here, because there's still lots of fighting going up ahead, which means the pack is going quite slowly, which is making it very awkward. But yeah, coming to the penultimate. Oh, there's a car in the wall now, just narrowly avoiding it. That Red Bull, I don't know who it was now, but that could have been very dangerous for us, but let's thankfully getting away with that. Now you can see we're getting a decent run on the Ferrari of Schweiz, or however he wants to say it, going down the inside into the final corner, which was a very peculiar move considering I would have assumed that would give him the run to get me back to turn 1, but we somehow pulled it off quite well, so that's good. And you can see the cars up ahead are fighting again, so we're going to stick to the outside as they both looking towards the inside. Try and get a nice run here. Going to cut back on Joker here, who's had a compromised run. Going to look to his outside, it's going to be a good run, and
okay, he pushed me off the track. I think you have to leave a space. All the time you have to leave a space.
so yeah, that was unfortunate, but Joker did get a penalty for that in the end, so at least that's something. And you can see we're on the back of him still again, and he's right behind LCR Ben. This is the 5 for 6th place, and you can see we're going to get a decent run on Joker here again. Car's just spun off, so now this is a 5 for 5th. Joker's a bit lagging all over the place, but we're going to go down the inside. Could have maybe broken a bit later because he still kept the car there now, so we're going to be side by side coming to the fast right left, and he's going to just go to the outside. And yeah, I mean I can't believe we spun from that. Literally just ever so slightly tapped his wheel and the car just went completely around, which is so frustrating. I mean, at the time I was fuming just because I felt that part of the reason was because I was mad because Joker just forced me on the track earlier, so I could have got the move done earlier, but oh well. You can see now we're on the back of Constant Ryan. This is now for 13th now, so yeah, the race is taking a turn to say the least. But that was a decent move, and now playing on to lap 6 in P12. You can see there are some cars ahead battling, so still points up for grabs. Yeah, so they're just squabbling away, so we're going to try and get a nice run here. And you can see one of the McLarens has actually spun off and we have to avoid him, but we actually got a warning in the process, which we'll have to get removed at the end of the race. But now on the back of the Red Bull the following lap, you can see once again just lots of battling. X-Power, the guy we're fighting with on lap 1, is fighting the Red Bull, and you can see the Red Bull just completely went into, it's like a more high-speed version of the crash that I had with Joker. But yeah, that now promotes me up into P10, so back in the points, which is somewhat of a comfort. X-Power I think is pretty quick, but he also seems very inconsistent. Literally just showing my point right there as he goes deep into the double left, so we're going to be side by side now because unfortunately him going deep meant he got a decent run out of the corner. We're going to be side by side. Is he going to back out and give us the inside line? Yes he is, so we're going to have the inside line now, but he's right, he's got the cutback, so he's just pretty much pushing us around the track at this point. And yeah, I mean, we've taken a very compromised line into the penultimate quarter. I mean, that was just horrendous actually, what the hell. So we're going to have the Mercedes all over the back of us. Pretty sure he's just saving AOR S, which is why he's not just getting past us here. It's weird because I know this guy's quick, but he's also really inconsistent, so I really wanted to try and stay ahead of him and just keep moving forward. So going defensive here, you can see the overspeed he's got is just crazy. Like, he's going to be way ahead even into the braking zone. Trying to line myself up to get a good exit here, but I've probably gone too deep into the corner, which means I'm not going to get any decent run in the end, which is unfortunate, so he's going to keep that position. But yeah, now going on to lap 12, going into the double left again, and once again X-Power's gone in really deep. We're going to try and carry a bit more speed this time, and this time we're going to get the move properly done into the double left. So yeah, just showing my point of the fact that he's very inconsistent, and now at the end of the lap we're coming into the pits. Not speeding into the pit lane on my last season, so at least there's something as an improvement over last season. But yeah, so with a Williams, so we're last in the pit lane, which probably a good thing actually, to be honest. Still coming out ahead of the Mercedes, and it's going to bring us out into P9 with our teammate just up the road. So in the points, you know, it could have been better, but it is what it is. And now you can see on lap 17 nothing happened, but the Alfa Romeo of Button has just made his pit stop for mediums because he was doing the contra strategy, which means he's going to be very quick towards the end of the race. So don't think I'm going to be able to keep him behind me, and you can see coming to lap 19 now, he's already under the back of me. I think he's already within DRS range. Didn't think he was going to be able to have a go here, but he must be running really low downforce because he's had a crazy run on me. he's looking down the inside, so I'm going to try and take a wide entry so I can get a good run here. I'm going to be side by side here, and he's just going to squeeze me out again, so I get another warning for that, which results in me getting a penalty, which is unfortunate. But yeah, obviously he just got away, and coming up to the last corner of the last lap, I think there's actually a car that spun off, and I believe it's Joker, which means we're going to finish in P7, so yeah, not a fun race by any means, but at least we got some points to start off the season. You can see looking at the classifications. We actually came 8th, but I got a penalty removed, and Joker got a penalty for shoving me off the track, so it was P7 in the end. Not the worst result, but could have been a lot better. I think I had the pace to be up there with Ben. But yeah, that's been my first AOR race of season 18. Sorry there's been a long delay, but hopefully I'll try and get on top of things. Peace!